Tuesday, August 24th, which is like a Wednesday, but we're not traveling to the future yet. I am wearing a new mask. I'm still not super happy with it. I'm on mask. I think this is 103 of all the masks I've been going through and trying. Because again, when I move my mouth, it comes right off my nose. It'd be easier if I just didn't talk. I'm sure you guys would enjoy that. We're going to finish poster today, and then we're going to start getting into the interviewee bits that go into today. Tomorrow, you're going to be beginning your speeches, where you stand in front of the room and get a chance to do talky bits, which is why I have tape up here in the front of the room for tomorrow to be prepared to show off to you guys. And I'll explain how speechy bits go. Home children, you can't see it, but just imagine there's tape on the ground. Stuff from there, you guys should have your fun picks, and then we're going to go there. And then again, as you go through and do interviewee bits today, make sure you use the questions from the interviewee bits. There we go. I think we're all good to go with our kids from here. My other classes, I still have kids I'm taking pictures of. Oh, here's one of the joys of me now having your picture that I can do whatever I want with in my own creepy way.
What?
One of them is, from now on, in the date, I will put a different kid's picture in the background every single day.
Who's that?
So as we move forward, one of these days will be your chosen day to be creepy date kid. And you'll just be sitting up there and you'll walk and you're like, where did you get that picture of me? I'll be like, at the very beginning of the year, and you won't even remember that because you've blocked it from your memory. It makes it the best thing ever. That was up there today, which was a kid from first period. Your period will be coming up later at some point. What do you get for figuring out the kid and the date? The knowledge of knowing you're better than other kids who are dumber than you. And that's pretty much it. But then that just becomes that flexing thing if you can figure it out first. Be like, I'm better than all y'all. But some of you already know that deep down, so you should be good to go. And of course, the best part is when it's the kid that's up there and you don't even recognize yourself. That's my favorite, because that's what happened in first period today. He got into an argument that it was someone else. I'm like, you literally took that picture yesterday. But kids are special. Not you guys. Yet. Directions. I know we've talked about this yellow sheet thing a couple times with how it's supposed to make you get ready for directions and fun things like that. For your speechy thing, projecty thing, it's pretty much all being graded on how well you follow directions. One of which being how many adjectives you have to have. I had a number of kids who would come ask me, and I would just give them tape stuck on the ground. I've used duct tape. Random numbers. So I have some groups that are doing like 8 to 12 adjectives per person. Yeah, because I figure if you're lazy enough to not read the directions, I just make up a number.
You go 100.
Oh, so if I can find it in there, I can charge you points?
No.
Oh,
my God.
I'm not your god. It's okay. And then also make sure you know state, city, their favorite things. So on the little favorite things, make sure they're giving you the correct. As an example, if I'm interviewing Owen, tomorrow when I give the speech, if I go, Owen's favorite things are dolphin flippers and size 12 shoes, I lose points because I didn't follow directions. Even though I asked Owen his favorite things and he just said random things, if you don't correct the other person, you're the one that loses points. I'm judging you on your ability to follow directions. If you connected an animal to their name, did you tell me why they want to be that? So again, if I'm interviewing Owen and Owen says he wants to be an octopus, I have to be able to say why Owen wants to be an octopus. Is it because he wants to be able to squirt ink at people and hide? Or does he want to tickle 8 people all at the same time? Or what is his reasoning for it? So make sure you have your reasoning. And then also make sure you have your multiple things in common, because you have to figure out what's going in common there.
If you don't want to present, can you have like Siri or Google Translate say it for you?
Sure, then I'll grade Siri and Google, and I'll give them a grade in Skyward and just give you the 0. And that works for me too. It's the worstest. And then up here for the big thing today, you're going to finish. If you've not finished interview, finish interview. And then find your things in common. Home children, do the interview about yourself, because it'll make things easier, because then you're going to switch with another kid and you're just going to make it much faster on yourself. So if you're a home dead child, interview yourself and just be like, me, what do I like? And then write it down. And then if you don't follow your own directions, there's no one to blame but yourself. Good luck. See from there, the group picks from there, and then I know these I'll be taking in my other classes, and you guys are good to go. Poster checklist. So as you guys are creating, oh look, I have one right here on top. Poster checklist that you're doing, make sure that you have picture thing that goes in the middle. Make sure you have all the little pictures that go around it. And then make sure you are making it colorful, which means no pen, no pencil. You should avoid black marker like the plague. It should look like a rainbow that's on top of the whole thing. Just like the directions say that Ariana's still trying to figure out how they work. On there, make sure that you have a first name and a last name, because that's the other big issue. People are not putting last names on it. And then, the things in common, adjectives. Wherever your picture is on here, make sure all of your things go near you. So if this is you, those are your pictures. If this is you, those are your pictures. So make sure things match up on there. Questions? Hi, Sophia. That's the next Gesundheit thing coming up in just a second. I'll be explaining that next. This is what your finished poster should look like, which I can put back up there for you if you guys need to see it in some way. Happy to do it. Poster. Once your group has finished the poster, I have note card for you. This is what you will get to use for your actual speech. Note cardy thing. So once their whole poster is done and you followed all the directions, your group brings me poster, and then I give you note card thing, and I get to slide that across to you. This way, you don't have to worry about what order things go in, because it's all written right here to make things easier on you. Can you go in a different order? Yep. You'd have to make sure you cover it all. And this way, it makes things much more organized and easier on your brain bits, because I'm not a complete hater, just a minor hater. I don't hate minors. They're fun to dig. Yes?
What?
Who?
They're fun to what?
Minors, they dig.
Oh.
I thought you said date. I was so.
Yeah, I thought you said date too.
I mean, I have nothing against dating a minor. They have like the weird little hat on their head and stuff like that. They're always all dirty, but.
Oh, minor!
Like the seventh course.
Think like a seventh grade.
Oh, I did. That's called taunting you, because it was a lot more fun on my end. Where I can just like dangle things in front of you than act confused because I'm old. I have no idea what's going on. Right, good question. Mr. Brovicast, you just made me dumber.
No.
Welcome.
I think
No, we're
you're
taking
going
a
to
shot.
get
Right.
yourself in trouble.
This is what note card thing will look like. It's going to have handout thing on it to make things easier. You don't get note card until your poster is finished. You don't get poster until your interview is finished. So there's an order of things as they go through. So hopefully that helps you guys out from there. Again, home children, what you just have to worry about for now is making sure that you get the whole interviewing of yourself done, and then we'll work you guys through from there. Let me go back and put it on checklisty thing to make it a little bit easier on you. We'll put it on the checklist. We're good to go. Yelling at you. All right. Home children, short video. That's all we have for you. Come back to life, and we'll see you at some point.